Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Aleph Azero, aka Azero. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So it's been a very long time since I've actually made an Azero video. I'm sure that a lot of you out there have probably noticed this. And it's just simply because I was on a business trip, and then from there, we got back, and it was a little bit of a time to get back into the rhythm of things, as there has been a lot of things coming up, and it was a very busy time. But we got time to sit down, really kind of look at a few things, do some research, and now we have an A0 video. First off, I just want to say thank you guys for 50,000 subscribers. It's absolutely insane how far this channel has come, and it really is something remarkable. It's ridiculous at this point that I'm able to not only talk to this many people, but impact this many people as well. And it really is something special. And, I'm very grateful for it every single day. So thank you all, out there that do continue to support the channel, that, continue to watch the videos. And, yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough. But with that in mind, let's, dive in, talk about a few things. The market cap of A0 has fallen a little bit. I told you guys on the original run-up, I think that was like about a month ago now. It's been a while. We ran up to about like $1.55. I said just be careful here. Do not be buying around this range. Wait for us to come down and, wait to dip your fingers in a little bit more down here. And, hey, we finally got that drop in the market for A0, even, for the overall market as well. I'm really kind of looking to buy this range down here at around like $1 if we can get back down to that point. Again, I have been averaging in a little bit. Not going to lie to you guys, but I'm definitely watching that range down there. As you guys do see even right now, it kind of looks like we're making a little bit of a nice low here, around this $4 zone, which we did make a low back in March of 2022 before we ran up to about $3. So I'm definitely watching that range a little bit right now to see if we are going to, build up some support there and then go on a nice little run. I'm also watching Bitcoin closely because, again, a Bitcoin drop from here could also bring A0 down a little bit more. So I'm watching everything very, very close in this market. A0 still is at the highest point in regards to my accumulation, tokens that are on my list. I think that this is a very special token. I think that this is a very special network, and let's talk about why. So let's start off with what they are doing marketing-wise. Remember what I said, marketing is key during, these bear markets, getting your name out there, getting people interested, getting people hyped up. And we do see this Warsaw, overall adventure from them has been paying off. We're going to be talking about a few things that have happened from this, but also we do see this week, Azero will participate in the second Swiss-Polish blockchain symposium in Warsaw. The event is designed to foster cooperation between the blockchain sectors in these countries, and we even do see over here on the website a few of the names tied to it up here in regards to their sponsors and stuff like that. But overall, I think that this is very exciting. I think that we're going to see a lot of discussions around crypto and even around Aleph Azero, and there's a lot of speakers here. There's a lot of individuals here as well. And remember what I've always said, these events are key. I think that these events not only provide a lot more eyes to these projects, but it also opens up discussions around these projects, what they are focused on, what they are doing, what their mission statement is, and I think that that's awesome to see. Remember what I said, marketing is key. Cooperation within this market in regards to, really kind of, being here, making noise, being active. That's awesome during bear markets because a lot of projects seem to kind of die out during these rough times, and that is the worst thing that you could do, even from an investor standpoint too. A lot of people during this time kind of take a back seat and kind of leave this market during times like these. Like, these are the most important times to be a part of this market, to be, really kind of digesting as much information as you guys can, possibly digest, as well as doing a lot more research. I think that this is the most important time. And also, recently we did see a few statistics from Twink_1999 on Twitter. We do see congratulations to Aleph Azero. 25.5 million finalized blocks, 112.7k transfers, close to 33,000 holders, and 74% staked value. Road to reaching 80% staked value soon. Yes, the amount of value staked is substantial. I mean, 200 and almost 30 million. That is huge. When you go and look over at the total supply, it's a very large chunk. And again, remember what I've always said about the value being locked up. That is key for a lot of price movement. Things are coming down to the wire right now. Things are kind of heating up in this market. I know that, things look pretty rough. I mean, even if you go over to the cryptocurrencies, list on, CMC, you do see Bitcoin still ranging around the 20K mark. You see Ethereum kind of going a little bit crazy with its dominance hitting almost 20.5%. Bitcoin dominance is dropping a little bit. Looks like it almost bottomed out. So we might see, Bitcoin kind of go on a little bit of a tear, gain some more dominance. We don't, officially know what's going to be next in this market. All we know is that we have been accumulating Azero because Azero is probably one of the most undervalued tokens right now in this market. Yes, there's a few other ones, but when you look at the overall statistics for it, I mean, it's sitting at 2,900, almost 3,000 on the ranks, which is insane to me. It's under a $100 million market cap too. And when we also go look at the Ethereum Warsaw, this was another event. This was great. We've seen some bounty winners. Azero Domains was one of them. Azero Domains are, happening. We actually do see a full-on announcement from them introducing Azero Domains. We are happy to announce the deployment of the first native domain name service on the Aleph Zero testnet. It was built during the Ethereum Warsaw, hackathon, and I think that this is awesome. I think that this is going to be something special. Remember, a lot of these tokens do have, or I shouldn't say tokens, but networks do have their own name service, and I think that this is cool. And also, new features, marketplace, wallet abstraction, trust voting, address book, NFT representations as well, and governance, DAO, and ecosystem funding, integration with the Substrate identity palette. I think that this is awesome. I think that we are seeing a lot of building happening. I think that we are seeing a lot of growth within these areas. And I think everyone should be keeping a close eye on Azero because this was not the only project, by the way. Look at all the other ones. MetaMask Snap as well as Warpgate. So very exciting, very cool. And a lot of building happening. You love to see it. And also, talking about building, we did see a node version update of the testnet. We do see earlier today, Aleph node has made updated to version R7.2. It fixes a bug that some validators were experiencing, and that was causing the node to stop syncing occasionally. Like I said, they are non-stop building, updating, being active. This is the key. I say it all the time. I know that I kind of get a little bit repetitive at this point, but I just want to share with you guys that, this is the key to success around a lot of these projects, and I think that this is the biggest one. So when we really kind of look at what is happening around Aleph Zero, it is very exciting. Just recently, they also announced a partnership. This goes back to the 30th of August. They did announce a partnership. This is also in collaboration with Cardinal Cryptography. They're excited to partner with Super Colony, a venture studio primarily focused or working on Substrate and Ink ecosystem tooling. And within this, they did kind of break this partnership down a little bit. I can go in depth on this, but it's more so focused on the Web3 area. We do see, more importantly, all of these or those entities want to work together to grow the adoption of Web3 by ensuring that the blockchain community has access to the best possible infrastructure and tools. So this is going to ignite Web3 on Aleph Zero, and I'm very excited to see that. We do see, it enables entrepreneurs to efficiently convert their ideas into companies through operational support, company building, product design, and even funding. So we are going to see a lot more building on Aleph Zero. I think that this is exciting. I think everyone should definitely be, prepared to see a lot more growth coming from Aleph Zero's side. And again, like I said, having these business, connections being, built out and growing on Aleph Zero during the times like this, it's key. This is the pivotal moments that you are watching for. If you are holding Azero, you are watching every single day for announcements similar to this from the team, because it provides a little bit of a solidified insight on your overall confidence around your investment. Remember, it does not matter what I tell you. Listen, these tokens I'm invested in because I see a future behind them. But all of these tokens, you never know what's going to happen next. That's why you got to stay up to date. Crypto is moving 24/7, 365. So you got to be on your toes at all times. You got to make sure that you are looking to your left, your right, up and down, everywhere. You have eyes everywhere in this market because you know that any single day of the week, things could pop off. And Aleph Zero has been popping off. They have been giving us insights day in and day out. And also, another big insight was the metaverse. I remember making a joke around the, overall insight from Facebook, right? Their metaverse graphics were completely horrible after a $177 billion investment. It was insane. We do see her over here. This is from Jason Nelson. He's a reporter with Decrypt Media. Yes, Decrypt Media. You guys probably know about Decrypt Media. They're a very large reporting, company in the space. They have over 120,000 followers. We do see had an interesting conversation with Antony. I'm hoping that I'm saying that name right. I'm probably not. From Aleph Zero about this very subject. After $177 billion in investment, why do metaverse graphics still suck? And we actually do see down here, like, I would definitely like to know. The answer is somewhere between wanting to make a quick buck and trying to be the first to market. Instead, they should focus on design, user experience, and even lowering the cost for entry. And I think that this is the biggest area. I mean, honestly, like, these big corporations like Facebook, they do not care at all. They don't care. They hear a price, point, in regards to like what they have to pay. They don't care. They're making money hand over fist from selling, individuals, information, running mad ads on their platforms. They do not care about people. They do not care about the metaverse either. All they care about is how much money they're about to make on it. This is the problem with centralized entities. This is why I do support metaverse projects like Darkverse, which is launching on Aleph Zero. We do see here the sun may be shining, but we've got Darkverse on our minds. Here are some quotes from the latest article on Aleph Zero's collaboration with Darkverse, published by Decrypt Media. We encourage you to check the article out. And here's the big one. Darkverse aims to change the perception of metaverse games as solely play-to-earn schemes. The goal is to produce a game developed by gaming industry professionals first, merging their expertise with blockchain technology. And I also think that this is going to provide a little bit of a better insight on graphics too. I've always said, like, the metaverse graphics in this market are absolutely terrible. They're trash. And the last quote here was, Witcher animator launches Darkverse game NFTs to bridge cyberpunk with horror, which we did kind of report on, I'm pretty sure, in my last video on Aleph Zero. I think that Darkverse is going to be substantial. I think that this is going to be a little bit of a different side of the metaverse that we have not seen in this market yet. Remember, when we look at a lot of those metaverse projects in the space, they are laughable. I'm not even going to lie. A lot of them are trash. And they do have $1 billion plus market valuations, which is crazy to me. But I think that this is something special. I think that this is going to be something very interesting. And I think that this is also going to pivot Aleph Zero ahead of a lot of other players in the space. Now, hey, am I expecting Darkverse to go live at any point now? No, not at all. In fact, I think that this is still a very early on project. They are still building. There's going to be a lot of insights on this still left to announce from their side. But I'm very excited to see what happens here. I'm very excited to see the future of Darkverse. I'm very excited to see the future of Aleph Zero as well. During the worst times in this market, arguably, Aleph Zero is shining. They are becoming a star, and I'm very, very confident and happy with my investment into Azero. And yeah, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this before, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.